Magnolia. Yeah? That's it. Magnolia. Lindsay.
Yeah.
Casey. Jan. Rana. Okay, folks. All right. I'd like you to put your phones away. Put away your phones. Put them in your pockets or in your bags. I don't want you touching them. I need your full attention during our class today. So no phones. All right? Maybe later when we're working in our work period, you will be able to access them. Okay, everything good?
It's not working.
Okay. All right, so first of all, quick thing. For the family album, I just want to highlight something to make sure that you got this. Right? So for the family album, listen up. I've mentioned this in my instructions, but I just want to highlight it because I want to remind you. There's like 1 or 2 marks, I can't remember how many, is for including a Canadian identity statement. So at the end of your family album, you should put a sentence or 2 saying or explaining why this period of time is contributing to a growing sense of Canadian identity. Right? Just like 1 or 2 sentences, it doesn't have to be that long. You could talk about what it is that we all have in common that makes us feel Canadian. Maybe the fact that we're all immigrants. There's so many immigrants that are coming. We have that in common. What is it that we share as Canadian during that time period that makes us feel more Canadian? So think about that. Make sure that you add something about that at the very end of your assignment. That's what I'm going to be looking for. All right, at the very end. Okay. Any questions? Yes. Of the assignment. The first 2 pages are going to be the actual journal diary entry. The 3rd page will be your pictures. The 4th page will be your 20 facts research. Okay? And that's all going to be on one document. You can put it all on a Google Docs. Research? Yes. But nothing else. Like the written part, page 1 and 2. That could be in paragraphs. And don't forget, folks, to put them in paragraphs. I don't want like a big, long, run-on sentence. Make sure that you use paragraphs in your work and proper grammar. Just because it's a diary entry doesn't mean that you don't have to use proper grammar. All right? And make sure that you use proper paragraph structure. Yes. A Canadian identity statement. Something, a statement or a sentence or 2 that highlights a growing sense of Canadian identity in that time period. Okay? Any other questions? Do not plug in